Hey, welcome to Hormones 101. I'm Vanda, a functional medicine nurse, mom of four, and the founder of Wellness with Vanda. I work with women in their 30s who are burnt out from trying to figure out their hormones on their own. If you've been told your labs are normal, but deep down you know something isn't right, this series is for you. In this first episode, we're going to unpack a powerful reframe that's helped so many of my clients finally get unstuck. You are not broken, your body is compensating. I know what it feels like your body is betraying you. The weight isn't budging, your mood feels unpredictable, your period's either a nightmare or completely missing. You feel exhausted by 2 p.m., even though you are trying. Most women internalize that as something's wrong with me. But here's the truth: your body isn't broken. It's compensating for stress, for undereating, for burnout, for years of hormonal chaos that no one ever helped you untangle. Symptoms like fatigue, bloating, acne, brain fog, painful periods, or even insulin resistance aren't random. They're feedback. They're your body's way of adapting to survive, even if that means slowing your metabolism or shutting down your libido in the process. After my pregnancy in 2021, I felt like I was losing myself. I was doing everything right on paper, eating clean, staying active, taking supplements, but I still felt awful. I struggled to fall asleep at night. My energy crashed halfway through the day. And despite all of the effort I was putting in, my weight barely moved. And every doctor I talked to about it said, well, your labs look fine, but I didn't feel fine. That moment pushed me to dig deeper. That is when I found functional testing. I ran an HTMA and a Dutch test on myself and finally saw what was actually happening: mineral depletion, cortisol dysfunction, and hormones that were out of sync. It was the missing piece. And now it's the very foundation of the work that I do with my one on one clients. Because when you stop guessing and look at the actual data, everything changes. Let's get something clear. Hormone imbalance isn't just about estrogen and progesterone. What I see every single week inside my clients' test results is that symptoms are usually driven by a combination of things: mineral deficiencies from years of dieting or stress, cortisol dysregulation from always being on, poor detox pathways due to sluggish liver or low energy availability, unstable blood sugars causing crashes, cravings, and mood swings. And sometimes the body is just straight up exhausted. Weight loss resistance is one of the common symptoms of this imbalance, not because you're eating too much, but because your body doesn't feel safe enough to let go of weight or fat. This is why every woman I work with gets both an HTMA test and a Dutch test. Together, these give us the clearest view of how your minerals are impacting your metabolism, what your adrenals are doing, where your estrogen is going, and whether your blood sugar and cortisol are working with or against each other. From there, I create a customized plan that actually fits your life and actually works, not based on trends, not based on guessing, based on you and the data we get from your testing. If all of this is resonating, if you are nodding along because your story sounds a lot like mine or one of my clients, I want to invite you to apply for one on one support. This isn't a quick fix, but it is a complete transformation. You can click the link in the show notes to apply or DM me on Instagram at Wellness with Vanda and just say ready. And I'll ask you a few questions to see if it's the right next step. Now, in the next episode of this series, we're going to talk about why normal labs can keep you stuck, especially if your doctor isn't testing the right things or at the right time. And I will catch you there.